Hi, welcome to HomeGuardian. My name is David. I'm the CEO for the group. What we do at HomeGuardian is build and manufacture and develop an AI-based fall and incident detection device. The whole purpose behind our device is that it is used predominantly for people inside of their homes. The reason for this is that, we believe that passive monitoring at home will allow people to remain independently for as long as possible, and that's across aged care and the disability sectors. The difference is that in most cases when customers approach us is that they've had a pendant or a particular type of smartwatch before, but the issue is that most times people at home don't actually wear those types of devices because they want to feel free and independent and not worry about charging batteries or worrying about having to wear something 24/7 to make sure that a fall is detected. On top of that, in many cases too, when someone's actually had a fall, they usually knock themselves out or render themselves in a state that they're incapable of pressing a button. And so what we've come up with is a technology that allows people to move freely within their own environment. Given that 60 to 70% of all incidents do happen at home. And normally when people go out into the community, they're usually with a carer or they are actually out in a shopping centre, they're on a bus, and if they have an incident or a fall, there is always going to be someone around to help them out. So it sort of renders a mobile type device a little bit void from our perspective. What we actually have here though is a technology that we recommend either being wall mounted, as you can see here. It's designed to look a little bit like a speaker, and that was designed through a university study focus group with members of the public to say, what would you like in your home? So what we have up here is an AI device that's wall mounted and powered by a USB-C cable. Inside the device you have hardware being a motherboard, a daughter board, cooling systems, but what is most important is the fact that our devices are what they call processing on the edge or on the fly, whereby all of the data is actually processed using a computer vision AI lens and all of the information remains on the device. And the best way I can explain that is, unlike your mobile phone, if you take a photo of yourself and you save that, it automatically goes to the cloud. Therefore, if someone hacks into your Google account, your Gmail, or an iCloud account, they can actually download all of your personal information. The difference with this is that every 7 seconds, the device is actually wiped. So therefore, there's nothing that remains on the device itself. The only information that we can get is telemetric data, such as time stamping, which is the time of the event, the type of the event, the unique ID associated with that event itself. So that's really good from a privacy perspective, and we have patents for that. The other way we actually have it installed is basically through it sitting on a tripod. Now that tripod comes in the box itself. So when someone purchases a HomeGuardian, this is what they receive. It is a fairly nice looking box that sort of looks like a wine box, to be honest. Inside packaging you get a tripod, USB-C powered power pack, and the device itself. The whole purpose of today, though, is to actually show you how the devices work. Most people living in properties, they will have a room that has a recliner or a chair in it, a room that has a bed in it, or a table where people can sit around and have breakfast and a TV. In this case, we have, as I said before, one of the devices on a bench mount or a tall boy in this case. So what I'm trying to demonstrate here is that it is very normal for someone to sit in a chair. It's normal for someone to lay in a bed and the devices won't send off an alert. But what we've done is we've basically built our data sets on data that we've actually videoed within our own facilities here. We've set up this room so that then we can actually build the AI models around those. So, for example, in this case, it's very normal for me, like many people, to be sitting in the lounge in a recliner watching TV or having a chat talking to the family. And as you can see, all of the devices remain on purple. So the purple signifies that the devices are set up and ready to detect a fall. All of our devices are paired to Wi-Fi, if an individual doesn't have Wi-Fi accessibility, we can also have the ability to pair them to a very specific and cost-efficient 4G router with a SIM. It's the same as if I was to sit down on my bed, for example. A lot of people do that. It's also very normal for me to lay down on my bed as such. But should I then get up, and in many cases people have a fall, such as in a bathroom after sitting down on the toilet for an extended period of time, they lose the control over their legs, they have weak legs. If I was to fall, HomeGuardian has detected a fault. We are now starting the alert. We are now starting the alert. And as you can see, within about 8 to 10 seconds, all of the devices within this room have set off an alert. What that alert is basically a message that goes through to the individual's phone. That phone then, if they don't answer it within 5 minutes, it will automatically escalate to all of the other emergency contacts. We also offer third-party monitoring in terms of it going directly through to an emergency call centre. And I think that pretty much summarises what we do here at HomeGuardian. Thank you.